Hello guys, how are you today? In this lesson we're going to talk about standard ACL configurations. I've set up a simple network here. I have 192.168.10.0 network, and in between these two routers I have 192.168.12.0 network, and on my left hand side I have 192.168.11 network. I set up static route commands for R1 and for R2 as well. Here are the static route commands that I have. Now we need to check for network connectivity between PC4 and PC1, PC3 and PC1 as well. So let's go to command prompt on PC4. Let's ping 192.168.11.1. Okay, let's wait. Okay, it's replying. Let's do it again. Okay, there's network connectivity between PC4 and PC1. Let's go to PC3. Let's check if there's network connectivity. 192.168.11.1. Okay, it's replying there's network connectivity between PC3 and PC1. Now we need to write an access list that blocks PC4 for contacting PC1, but the access list is going to allow PC3. We are going to do it with standard ACLs. So let's do this. Okay. Say permit. Yeah. Say deny. Okay. We are permitting every traffic that is coming from PC3 going to PC1, and we are denying every traffic that is coming from PC4 going to PC1. What is an access list? An access list is a rule that we can use to filter traffic across the router, and it is a way of implementing a firewall on a router. We can use access list as firewall to deny certain type of traffic, and standard access list helps us to deny or permit based on source IP address. So how can we do this? I have steps that we can use for standard access list. First step is create access list, either standard access list or extended access list. And step number 2, we apply access lists to an interface. It's either an inbound or outbound. So what are we saying here? We are saying every traffic that is going into our router is an inbound, and every traffic that is going outside our router is an outbound. So these are the steps that we are going to follow to apply our standard ACLs. We have rules that we have for all ACLs. Every ACL they have numbers. For standard ACLs, we use number from 1 up to 99, and they are applied closest to the destination. If it is extended ACLs, they use numbers from 100 up to 199, and they are applied closest to the source. So in our case, we are using standard ACLs. So what are we saying here? We are saying this is our source and this is our destination. So let's try to locate where we are going to apply our standard ACLs. In our case, we are going to apply them on this router. It's not going to be this interface, but it's going to be this one, which is FA/01. this is the closest interface to our destination. I have these commands that we are going to use to apply our standard ACL. I have access list 1, deny, and the IP address that we are going to use for our standard ACL, which is 192.168.2, and the wildcard bit that I have. And here are the commands that we are going to apply on the interface. So let's go to R1. Let's go to R1, enter, enable, okay, config T, and then we say access list, and the name of the access list, which is 1 for the standard access list. And what are we going to say? We're going to say deny. We're going to say deny. In our case, we are going to block one host, so we put the IP address for PC4, which is 192.168.10.2, and the wildcard mask is 0.0.0.0. If we want to block the whole network, we would put 192.168.10.0 and the wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255. That is if we want to block the whole network, but in our case we just need one host, so we're going to put the IP address for PC4, which is 192.168.10.2, and the wildcard bit is 0.0.0.0, and we say enter. Okay, and what's our next step? And we say access list 1, and we say permit anything or any traffic that is going to come. Going to permit any traffic that is going to come into this router. Okay, then we say enter, and we exit. Let's say show run. Let's see what we did, how we have applied our ACLs. Okay, here is our ACL. We have applied our ACL to deny just one host, and everything else and every traffic that is going to come is going to be permitted, but just one host is denied. Okay, let's have our interface. Let's say config T, and let's go to our interface, which is FA0/1, and we say IP access group, and the name of the group, which is 1. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now we're going to put the name of the access list that we are going to apply, which is 1, because it's the standard access list that we are using. It's not the extended access list. Let's say 1 here. Now it's going to ask us, it's either in outbound or in inbound. So in our case, it's going to be an outbound because interface FA0/1 is an outbound. So let's say out. Okay, let's say enter. We say exit. Okay, let's say show run. Okay, let's see what we did to our interface. FA0/1. let's go to our interface. Here is our access list. It's saying IP access group 1 out, so everything is now good. Let's now try to check our network connectivity. Let's try with PC3. Our network connectivity between PC3 and PC1. Let's ping again. 192.168.11.1. Okay, there is network connectivity between PC3 and PC1. Let's do it on PC4. It should be able to deny. Let's go to PC4. Okay, let's ping again. 192.168.11.1. okay, host unreachable. Now everything is good. There is no network connectivity between PC4 and PC1. So that is how we can set up our standard ACL configuration. Thank you guys. Please follow me for more videos.